Hello everyone, just thought I'd do a quick, pretty close to midsummer, I guess, because it's only August left, and it's gonna be August, September school starts, but yeah, almost the end of the summer, halfway through. Got the lawn mowed, got the backyard looking really nice. All them bushes are growing nice. I like this. This makes it private back here, all this growing. Got all this stuff growing. Got all this wood. Yeah, cut that up eventually. I got a whole bunch of wood. I don't even know if I'm ever going to be able to burn that all. But path down by the creek, that's all looking. It's a little tall right now, but I don't cut it all the time. Mostly just cut this top part and get rid of that tree that's left over from when I cut them trees down, and I didn't get it out of the way. But got the backyard mowed. This is the wider part of the backyard where I cleaned up that hill and got all the junk out of it. Cleaned it up really nice. I'll cut this all back. I kind of let it grow up because it's hard to cut. So I kind of just let some of it grow, and then I'll cut it back in the fall or spring. We'll take a quick look down here by the water here. Yeah, it doesn't really grow too fast down here. Got my little seat by the creek here. Had some rain. Looks like we washed a whole bunch of duckweed and stuff. When the water comes up, all the junk that's in the water that gets pushed to the side settles on the shore, which is fine. This I don't really, like I said, I don't really cut. It's too much. I just do this little path. This stuff here I let grow. Don't really have a reason to mow every bit of it. But been a couple weeks since I cut this path. Probably at least 2 weeks. And it's not looking bad. I let it grow up and then I trim it back down. Something there. Oh, rock. Yeah, this ain't too bad. I'll chop it down maybe this weekend. Just enough where you can walk through it. The hill here. Back in the main part of the backyard. Got all this wood. Yeah, a lot of wood. Never going to be able to burn it all. But this is all mowed. I keep it fairly decent. This is another wide part of the backyard where it opens up decent. Yeah, this is pretty wide area. Let me back up. Yeah, pretty wide area. Eventually I'd like to flatten this out so it isn't so hilly and make a little fire pit area. The hill is all growing in nicely. all that wood that I'm probably never going to burn is sitting there. If I need some wood, I just cut it up and I have more. Yeah, this is a flat part of the back here. No, not the flat part, but one of the places that opens up into a nice area. It is semi-flat right there, right in this hill here. It is semi-flat. I probably could do a fire pit there. But this hill, I got most of the stumps out in the spring. I dug a lot of them out. There's still a few stragglers that I didn't get. But this hill's coming in nice. The more I mow the lawn, the better it gets. I threw a little seed here, but not much. The front lawn is going really nice. Week or so I'll have to mow it again, but this is the first time I've mowed the lawn since I planted the seed and got the septic done in the middle of June, so it's been a month and a half. Yeah, a month and a half. And it's all coming in nice. It's gonna, by the end of summer, this will be nice and thick. We're gonna have some rain this week, so I expect it to take off now that I've cut it. Gotta clean up this area, get the rocks out of here, rake it and clean it up, because I did get some rocks over here. I started picking up some of them and throwing them over here, but I'll take a couple more. Yeah, this is all decent. Started getting the plumbing hooked up. Got this all dug up. I've got to level this off a little better. But I think I can take some material over here and just level it all out, and I'll have enough. This isn't very deep now, and I think I'll have, if I take all the hills of material here where it's really thick gravel, I think if I spread that around, I'll have enough to level this out. But yeah, got the water pipe coming up for the water. I've got sewer clean out. We got some plumbing done underneath. Got the another part of the front yard. I think that about covers about the updates. But lawn's coming in really nice, so I'm actually happy about that. Let me see if I can. I'm working on the kitchen. Got the kitchen somewhat started. Started rough wiring for a sub panel there. Power for the kitchen countertop receptacles and the toaster oven, microwave. Everything will be on its own breaker. Yeah, probably can't see that, but there's a box in there for the there you go. There's a box in there for my cooktop And my fridge that'll go underneath there. So everything will be on its own circuit. Hopefully I'll get the toilet done, hooked up soon. It'd be nice to have a place to use that when I'm here, rather than going home. But eventually I gotta cut all this down. It's getting out of control. I can't see the backyard, so I'm gonna cut all this down. Probably won't bother with it till spring, but looking like a jungle out back here. I have no view of the water, which is fine right now. I haven't had time to really sit out here. Another 2 months, these will be all losing their leaves anyways. I won't have to worry about it. But yeah, getting there. I'm happy about my yard coming back. That's a nice front yard. Nice area here. When I get this gravel leveled off, I started to fill the hole in more and dig back here, but I just gotta take and dig all. There's a bunch of piles of gravel. The building is supposed to be higher than around it, and right now some of it is higher than under the building, so I've got to dig all this down probably 6 inches, and all that material can come and fill this hole in. Then my water pipe here, I'll have my water pipe coming in somewhere. I gotta get my pressure tank. I can't do that until I get my pressure tank and I find out how that's gonna sit inside. I want to come up right exactly where the pressure tank is, so I think I'm pretty close there, but I want to make sure I'm on straight up. That way I don't have it to worry about going a bunch of different directions underneath. Just straight up, and I can heat tape it. Yeah, I gotta get the excavator here and move all this material around and make myself a nice little pad here again. Once I have a chance, I'll dig all this up and smooth it out. Get rid of some of the big rocks, move them on the bank, and I'll make this all nice. Yeah, that gravel sure does pack. But thanks for watching.